Hello and welcome to my little world. So today is going to be an update video about everything I've been doing this week. I've had a million ideas running through my head, and my doll village is under construction, and I thought I would show you some of what's happening here. So this doll that you're looking at is Millie, and she is looking longingly at the space where her bakery is going to go, and she's waiting for it to be put up because I've been working on it. So one of the things I did this week, was to scoot over the dress boutique so that I could make room to put the bakery here. Because I used to have the bakery in another location, and I changed things around in order to put this storage container here and to make this into a home. And I temporarily put up the other side of this shower curtain so that it looks a little better, but it still needs work. But this is just something a little nicer for me to look at. I really don't like looking at things that are unfinished, so I try to get things presentable as much of the time as possible, just so I have something nice to look at, because I really enjoy looking at all my miniatures and everything in my house. So this is the facade of the dress boutique, which I don't think you had seen before because I had it open. And so it has these two display windows in the front. And I recently put these masks on top of the dress displays in the windows, and they look kind of fun. And they're also holding these little tiny dolls, which I got when I went to Paris in 2016, and they're actually necklaces. They came with chains that you can hang them on, and they're just so fun. So for now, they're just hanging in the dress boutique window. Here's the door. I put this sign up on it this week. I attached the overhang, which I had never done before. It was just sitting somewhere else. And then here's the other dress form, which all these dress forms are actually, they're for displaying jewelry. And I found them and I thought they were perfect to use for my dress boutique, and I will put dresses on them to display. And they also have top pieces where I stuck the heads in. They have pieces that you can put in that you hang necklaces and things on, but I use those to display hats. So that's how the dress boutique is looking right now. And then this space, which has the facade of the church behind it right now, that's just sitting there. So I've been working on the bakery building, and I'll just show you. Here's some of the dolls. The dolls are just kind of gathered around, milling around, wondering what's going on, wanting to see. So what they're looking at is this building, which is the bakery. And I had made this facade before, which has this leaded diamond window and this door to it. But I only had the facade because I was using a writing desk, the base of it, as the inside of the bakery. So now I'm making the inside of the bakery, and I'm doing a half timber frame look. And the way I'm doing this is I'm just using black duct tape for the wood beams. And then we'll come around this side. This is the other wall. Part of it is foam board and part of it is cardboard, because I got this box from my daughter who just moved into a new house, and the box wasn't quite big enough, so I ended up extending the flaps of it to make it big enough, and then I'm adding these, you know, the facade that I already had, except it used to be flat, and now it's making the corner. So, and then I went shopping this week to get some supplies. I needed more duct tape. I needed more double-sided tape and other things. And I found these pretty tiles. These are like vinyl tiles at Hobby Lobby that they say are for putting on your walls, but I'm going to use these on the floor of my bakery. And I'm also working on coming up with what to do, how to make a sign for the bakery, because I had a sign for it before, but it was very Mickey Mouse looking, and so I'm wanting a better sign, and I'm trying to figure out how to do that. And this is another part of the wall which will go on it. So that's it for the bakery, and then I'll just show you. So this is the exterior of the hotel, and I have more plans for it also. I feel like it needs something. I feel like it needs some more structural parts, like wood pieces that would go across underneath the windows, and probably need to paint the windows. And then I also have plans down here. I have a sign that says Wiley Fox Tavern, and I found that in a Victorian trading company catalog, and I liked it, so I just made it into a sign. But there is no pub here, so I'm wanting to create the impression of a pub. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make a window into a pub, and I'm not going to actually, you know, furnish it. I'm just going to have a picture that looks like it. And then this bicycle is fun. It's like the perfect scale for my 1:4 scale here. And this was just, it's like a yard ornament. It came with a metal stick that you stick into the ground, and then you put this bicycle on top of it. But I think it's so cute, and it was just perfect for my doll village. And we say hello to the halberdier again. And then I've also been working on this house, and I'll be showing more of it soon. But I've been working on the insides of the doors, which didn't have anything on them before. So I've been extending the rooms to show on the sides of the doors when you open it, and putting windows in. So I'll be showing more of that another time as well. And then here's a lot of the dolls. Some of them are still dressed in their Christmas finery, and they're just all milling around, wondering what's happening, what's going on in their world, what's going to be coming. And so one of the things that's coming is going to be a theater. And so this is a very sturdy big box that my nephew left here a year or so ago. And so I've decided to make this into a theater. And I have these columns that I got at Hobby Lobby, and I think they'll look nice in the theater. And I've sort of been collecting some things that will look good in the theater. So I'm planning and thinking about how I'm going to make this theater. And then I have these things have been on the wall above here for several years now. I have this theater sign that came from Hobby Lobby, and then a number of masks. Some of them came from Italy, from when my daughter actually went to Venice and bought masks and gave them as gifts. Some of them are from, I'm trying to think of the name. I can't think of the name right now. of the company. They make a lot of reproductions of classical looking things, and I will share the name another time, because I have a lot of things from that company that I've bought for my house. Not so much for the dolls, but more for the interior decorating of my own house. So here's this view of the village, and here is me. And I thought I would just sit down and chat a little bit at the end of this video. So let's see, what else do I have to say? I've just been very busy this week, doing lots of stuff both on my doll village and other things in my life. And also, I wasn't feeling well last weekend, and yesterday I had a headache, so I'm a little bit low on energy right now. But it's not surprising because I've done a lot earlier in the week. And I'm also reupholstering a couple chairs and doing other things in my house, doing baking and cooking and lots of different things. So I just kind of wanted to show my face and say hello. And I think that's it for today, and let you know what I'm working on. So the dress boutique is empty right now. I showed you the facade of it, but I'm thinking of doing a video about the dress boutique soon. But I have to put it all back together because I took it all apart so I could move it the other day. And it won't take me long to put it back together, and then that'll probably be my next video. So thank you so much for coming by to visit, and I'll see you next time. Bye.